from the early on, I think Airbyte's role is also in connecting data across platforms,
Yeah.
right? How are you helping teams in this era, in this age of AI, to simplify that process for AI workloads?
I think a lot of that is understanding how this data will intersect. It's not just a matter of dumping everything anymore into a single location. Yes, that might be at the surface level what it looks like, but if you're building your sophisticated platform that's going to deliver good outcomes, you're doing a numerous, very thoughtful workloads, to your point, on how that data will overlap. So HubSpot, Salesforce, sure, that's your standard CRM object, but there are slight differences and you need to understand that. Now, as more people get involved in data related activities where they're bringing all that data together, it's not enough to bring it into a certain location. You need to know about what is happening and have the context about the context to be able to execute on all those workloads. So that's something that's really important to point out.
How do you see the relationship between data infrastructure and AI evolving over time? And what role do you see Airbyte playing in this space?
We've started noticing something really interesting, which is a lot of the leading AI startups that are starting to come up with AI architecture are thinking more and more like data engineers themselves. They're needing to adopt those best practices because they recognize data is important for their LLM, but they might not have that data background before they even got into this space. And so they know how to build an application, but they are now realizing, oh, how do I think about the way schemas are going to become together? How do I think about masking data? How do I think about the way I want to adjust based off of new fields that have become available? And so for that reason, I think the role of Airbyte data AI infrastructure is really just that you need data at the core of both. Data infrastructure was always done from a perspective of self-service analytics, you might say, whereas AI architecture is much more designed to take action. So I could see a world in which data infrastructure will make that leap as well, where it's much more action oriented. But at the heart of the two, it comes with understanding your data as strongly as possible.